It's like that's deep.
All right, but what's up, y'all? I'm back again. This is It's Snoot Live channel. If y'all new, make sure y'all hit that like and sub button. Comment down below what y'all want me to react to next. But right now, this is basically a series of me reacting to this whole Pretty Boy Fredo unbiased, honest opinions.
Why?
Because I know some people biased already don't like Fredo, but you know what I'm saying, or just you know how it is on YouTube. You don't like
No, hold
somebody.
on.
I take a lot of people are biased, but this is my personal opinion, how I feel, and nobody ain't gonna change how I feel about it. And yeah, let's get okay. Now you can say what you gotta say, Splash.
Look, Jimmy out, right? Throughout this whole thing, right? Do I get a percentage? Like gangsta? No,
Nah, I got you a dollar, bro. Beforehand, before Splash
a
come out with a
dollar?
exposed video,
Okay.
we already discussed like he ain't getting shit from these reactions. No, I'm just playing. But let's get into these
Hell yeah.
videos, bro.
Got here. I hire Ebola to help me produce and edit my
Ebola
reality
is
show,
crazy.
the reality game show house. For never any contractual agreements placed in place. Everything that me and Ebola had worked out were all just
Ebola
verbal
is crazy.
agreements. And Ebola basically agreed that he would help me produce the show, and once the show was done being produced, he would also help me edit the show. Ebola did
Okay.
not pay for anything regarding my show whatsoever.
Okay.
I paid for everything. $100,000
Ebola,
in
bro.
expenses. Now,
Crazy.
initially,
Damn.
me and Ebola did not agree to.
My thing is, they say he broke, but niggas dropping 100 bands for a show.
Ebola is crazy.
I'm dead, bro. Just mute your mic, bro.
Any specific financial compensation regarding the reality show and editing the reality show, because it was all like a new thing. You know, we had worked on YouTube videos in the past, and I would pay him like $500 to edit for a YouTube video, but a reality show just like something different, especially if he had a deeper involvement with the show, like, you know, producing and things like that. So didn't really have a number in it. We did kind of throw up some ideas about like maybe giving him a percentage of the show or certain little things like that. But remember, that was all based on the idea and
Of
the
he was gonna
verbal
do
agreement
it.
that not only he would help produce and also edit my reality show
Okay.
completely. If you don't already know this, the things that me and him agreed upon were never fully completed. He did help me produce the show, but when it came to the editing, I never got one single episode. I never got any completed projects with him whatsoever. And in fact, basically quit on the project midway through because he just simply did not have the editing resources in order to fulfill something like a reality show. Reality show is something that's very complex. It's not as easy as a YouTube video. And I kind of explained these things to him in the beginning, that I did not feel like he had the professional sources to make my reality show come to life. And long story short, it just helped to be true. I'm gonna show you guys all the text messages that
Okay,
receipts. I want you guys
receipts.
to remember that I'm not really a huge texter to begin with. Most of the conversations that I had with Ebola was on the phone or on Discord calls. Filmed my reality show like the end of April, like April 26th. Finished up with production like right before May. The goal for the reality show was to take the entire month of May, have the show be edited by Ebola and his team, to be completely ready by June 1st. So we're gonna start with the first text message being in May, okay? May 1st. Text messages in early May, as I'm gonna show you here, is all are about the little projects that I'm working on for like YouTube videos, or it's me sending him certain things for the reality show. I'm not really discussing the reality show and the editing of the reality show too much in the beginning, because it's the beginning. Like when you're editing something of that stature, when it's really big and there's a lot of editing, I don't expect them to have a full project within a day. Around the middle of May, this is when things started to get a little iffy for me, okay? Started to get to a certain point where I wasn't seeing any progress whatsoever. On Thursday, May 12th.
All right, May 12th. May 12th. May 12th. Okay, let's see.
I was spamming his phone. I was calling him, and I was trying to get some sort of update. Basically told me that he's at the gym, he's sinking the dog scenes, and I respond with, "Get on your shit, Itolo." At this point, around May 12th.
Yeah, because he started in April. It got to be done by June. It's May 12th. What you got? Like 19 days left to edit the whole show. So okay.
It's now been 2 weeks since he started the editing of the reality show. I have not seen one cut of one episode. I haven't seen a trailer. I haven't seen anything. Nothing. It's been 2 weeks, and I haven't seen any progress any work, get me a little bit anxious, you know. The timeline date for the reality show was in June. We're already halfway through the months.
19
I'm
days.
not seeing anything. We ended up at some point that night hopping on a call. He gave me an update. Ebola basically tells me that him and his editing team are having so many issues that they haven't even really started the project.
Damn, halfway?
Ways to sync clips, to do this, do that. Now, this was the big first red flag for me, okay? If he really felt like he couldn't complete the project and he didn't have the necessary resources to do it, I think like now would be the time to tell me. Shouldn't just keep dragging on and on and on, getting closer and closer and closer, because the longer you're making me wait for an episode, the longer you're making me wait to try to pivot and find a different editing team, you're only putting me in a bad position at this point. Moving from May 12th to May 16th is when I get the next update regarding the reality show. This big update I get on my phone is Monday, May 16th. It says, hey, everything is going well. He has started editing, okay? So the entire time in the beginning, there was no editing even being done because the editors were having problems syncing files, syncing clips, syncing audios, doing all these things to even make editing, you know, like easy for the editor. If you're reading from my message here, May 16, he didn't even start fully editing the project, the first episode, until May 16th. I'm now over 2 weeks. The reality show has been filmed and editing hasn't officially started until May 16th. At this point, May 16th, moving forward, I'm thinking, okay, they done figured out all their little issues, all their little problems that they have. Now they can just work on the reality show, just edit whatever this guy needs. I'm gonna be able to send it to him. I'm sending him different things like, you know, confessionals, because I'm working on the extra little things that I had to work on in between while the show is being done, like making sure they get the confessionals, making sure I get thumbnails done, all of that stuff like that. Also, I'm already in the idea of my next reality show. So while they're editing that, I'm already jumping the gun on how am I gonna do my next reality show. I was thinking about doing a love show. If y'all would love to see that, let me know, because I'll work on that next. But for now, May 20th, I haven't seen anything yet. I'm only getting like these little tiny updates on what's going on with the show, and that's it. May 23rd.
Wait. Mostly done with the dog being colored. All of my content. Why are you coloring before ending songs? We need to finish the edit first. Episode 2 and 3 are seen.
What the episode 2 and 3? Oh, nah, these
show and that's
shit, it seemed like Ebola is scamming him. Shit.
23rd comes, and he says basically on May 23rd, the editor is explaining.
Don't forget reality show transition. That's good. Blah blah blah. Like I told you, I'll finish on, but I think I should add more. See, right here, it just seemed like he trying to buy more time. Talking about add more things to make it look better, but that takes time. Right there, that last little paragraph, that'd have made me like, this nigga buying time. He ain't started shit. That's what it sounded like to me.
Other computers, niggas buying computers. Nah, these niggas are just.
Well, at this point, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of resources to make a reality show come to life. One editor cannot complete that job, and this is something that I knew from the start. What I know from Itolo's editing team, he only had one editor working on the project. The one editor that he had working on the project was in a whole different country. I think the guy could barely even speak English. It was bad, okay? And I know what you guys are thinking, like, Fredo, why didn't you just go with someone else? And the question is simple. I did reach out to different companies, and I did reach out and try to find someone to edit my reality show. I did not want this to be in Ebola's hands whatsoever. I got in a situation where the people that I wanted were not available. They were busy, stacked up with different projects. Ebola helped me film and produce the reality show. So he actually lived and breathed and saw everything that had to go on with the show. So if it's
Oh, makes
somebody
sense.
that I would want to edit the show, would be
It's him.
someone that was actually there. Ebola was actually there, but the problem with Ebola is that he just simply did not have the professional resources in order to make it come to life. It was
So this whole time, Ebola dropping these videos makes it seem like, you know what I'm saying, he owe him 10,000 and shit. You ain't got the fucking resource to edit that shit. You been live for almost damn near 3 weeks. And now you buying time right now.
I ain't gonna lie, he making these scammers look crazy right now. Nah, this nigga Prettyboyfredo.
Come on, bro.
bad. And I was so deep
And he's showing receipts, so this is not cap. He's showing.
Yeah, there's like no
so
way this
far
is coming
in
out his
that
ass. Like, this
there
shit
wasn't
is
no
class.
turning back at this point. He finally started editing the show May 16. I'm just praying and hoping for the best at this point. May 24th, this is the message that I get from Ebola.
Last message was what? May 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So a week later?
Saw the video, not worth watching. Needs a lot of. Wow.
A week later? That's what I'm saying. When y'all come out with these videos, say the truth. Like, at this point, this is defamation of character. You saying this nigga ain't paying you money, and it's 3 weeks. What, 3 weeks until? Well, 4 weeks until May, and you ain't did shit. Okay, bro.
Video not worth watching. Needs a lot of revisions. I won't bore you with it. Going to have to talk with him. He needs to work on weekends to pull this off. I just simply respond, Jesus, get it together.
I know he pissed.
It is now.
He got a
May
week left to get his
24th.
show out.
I'm praying and hoping to have this released by June. At this point, I
At least
know
the first
June is not
episode.
possible.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking, July maybe, fucking August, nigga, something, nigga. Like, at this point, I know June is not gonna happen. It's like May 24th. And I'm trying to think of when did I actually get the chance to finally see something? Like, I don't know if it's coming up here soon, but like, when I finally did get to see your project, bro, it was fucking horrible. I get a
Damn.
text message from Ebola saying, found an editor who can do better, check. He's worked on many reality shows. And I just, at this point, like, I'm just fed up, bro. It's May 24th. I haven't seen shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna watch it, bro. At this point, like, I'm fucking pissed. I've been, like,
I'll be mad too.
Through the runaround for like weeks now. And he literally could have just told me way back when, like, hey, I can't do this shit. I tell Ebola, just get it done. You wasted weeks just to say that you need someone else to edit. Like, he responds with, he's able to work on weekends and says he can do the episodes in 4 to 5 days. He has Final Cut Pro and can most likely receive the XML files. I basically respond, this basically tells me that you didn't believe in your own guy the entire time. I don't know, to me, it just told me that he doesn't believe in his guy. He doesn't think his guy needs to get it done, or he wants to add more editors to the project. So he says no, and I said yes, because how the fuck did you find this guy? He says, believed in him, that's why I was disappointed. So he's basically saying that he believed in his editor, but he's disappointed because his editor has failed the job. It's a bad reflection on Ebola as well. He has someone, like, remind you, like, I don't think you guys know this, Ebola is not the editor. Ebola is just so
Whole time this nigga ain't been the editor?
No, wait, what? Yo, time out.
You not the editor? So wait. So when if he would have paid you, what are you gonna pay the people that know? God, that's tough.
Whoa.
That's tough. He dropping bombs. He throwing them. He throwing them.
This nigga Fredo is Russia, and this nigga Itolo is fucking Ukraine. What?
He throwing them. Itolo, explain.
Ebola runs a production company. Actually, I didn't make that clear, but Ebola is not the editor.
So even for the second channel, this nigga not editing. So you basically paying him, and he haven't signed. He probably paying the other people across the country probably $100. You know what I'm saying? To edit it.
Because he's finding these certain people, editors, designers. Okay.
That's tough.
He says found a guy a couple hours ago and talked with him. I've been up talking with him to see if he can do this. Now he's talking about logos for the show. Tell me if you like anything. I'm telling him, bro, just give me a fucking call, dog. Like, what am I looking at, bro? You're sending me editors while your editors should be editing my reality show. You're disappointed in this nigga. You don't believe in this nigga. I damn sure don't believe in this nigga. I don't believe in anything that Ebola has to say at this point because
not facts.
For weeks now, I just been in the runaround. I've been like literally just waiting for something. I haven't gotten anything. I just like, I don't know, like I don't know if I should be upset. I don't know if I should just start looking for somebody else at this point. Maybe I should have. Maybe it is my fault that I didn't go seek for help sooner. But at the same time, Ebola kept promising me certain things, telling me that
sound like what they said about you.
Get the show done, that he would add this person, he would do this and he would do that, and just kept stringing me along. Now this part right here, this is where shit gets interesting. This is where shit just really starts to crumble. This is when I realize, like, I know it's like the end of May, but this is when it's more of a reality that I am absolutely fucked, okay?
Damn.
Remember around, like, the last, 5 days of May, I'm blowing up this nigga Ebola's phone. I'm blowing up this nigga's phone, bro, because it's crunch time, dog. Remember calling his phone every single day, and I'm getting nothing. I'm getting no answer. I'm not getting no nothing. All I would get was just simple text messages back like, hey, I can't pick up the call currently, blah, 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 such and such, blah, blah, blah. Like you can see here on May 25th. At this point, I'm fed the fuck up. It's just very clear that ain't shit getting done. Like, at a certain point,
whole month wasted.
Ain't nothing getting done. On May 29th, June is coming like a motherfucker. I still haven't seen shit. I literally text this bro. I literally text dude, I need to see the show. I need to see something, nigga. Ebola texts me and says not having a meeting tonight. We'll have it tomorrow. Video will be a minimum of 35 minutes. Spun. The video doesn't need to be that long. Doesn't need to be more than 35 minutes.
You told on some bullshit.
Why the fuck are you not having a meeting today when we're 4 days away from June 3rd? We need the first episode done and the trailer done way before June 3rd. It is May 20.
Damn. He said the videos are done. Just need to cut down in it. So basically, he is shrinking them along. Send the episode done.
9.
Right now.
Yeah, he said the videos are good.
No, he said this episode 1 would be fire. So he's saying like he working on it.
That I believe anything was gonna get done. I don't know.
Apparently it didn't get done because he dropped that bitch in November.
Get on the phone, like, because Ebola's really good at talking. If anything that nigga know how to do, that nigga know how to talk.
That nigga is good at talking. He's not lying.
He was constantly convincing me like, yo, man, we're gonna get the show done. The first episode looks beautiful. I got this editor. I got that editor. No worries. We're gonna get the show done. Bro, it's May 29th. I haven't seen shit. And I think, you know, what he's referring to, he says, we're not going to have that meeting that night. I think that we were supposed to have the meeting on May 29th, now that I think about it. And he was supposed to show me everything that night. He literally sent me the message saying, we're not going to have the meeting that night. The video is going to be no more than 35 minutes, blah, blah, blah. It's just the same shit the nigga's been doing for the entire month. All right.
Damn.
I put out my concerns to this nigga, and he tells me video's already good. Just need to finish the K9, cut it down. The night events down more. This episode 1 will be fire.
Nigga, cap Ebola.
May 29th. This will be fire. Okay.
Ebola up here capping.
See it that day. I never got to see it. Now we're just gonna keep going on. All right. We are now May fucking 30th, bro. Monday, May 30th. Oh.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Bad. Nah.
Going to bed? Nigga, you need to be working on my show.
Nah. Do you see the screenshot though?
That screenshot is crazy.
No, but do you see like the computer?
God.
Nah.
I cannot make this shit up. This shit is not photoshopped, okay? This is not photoshopped. This is the actual text message that this motherfucker sent me, bro. I can't make this up, bro. I wish I.
So Ebola got this whole fucking narrative out that this nigga scammed him of 10,000. He didn't finish this
Bro,
nigga show. He ain't did shit.
Ski.
How Ebola scammed me. Now you most definitely got scammed out of your time, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you see this nigga?
This nigga sends me a picture of
How the fuck your computer get like that?
The day that I'm supposed to see my reality show for the very first time after weeks of going through the ringer with this dude, this nigga literally sends me a picture of a fried fucking computer. Saying, going to get my laptop fixed, LOL, we'll call you.
Bitch, why you laughing? Get my show done, LOL. The fuck?
And ready. I just respond, Jesus, nigga.
And this nigga seems so calm, bro. Like he not even being aggressive, so he being passive aggressive, but he not even.
That was earlier in the day. Calling Ebola, I'm calling Ebola all day long.
Ebola ducking.
Getting no response. The nigga not answering at all. I have no idea what's going on. I'm supposed to see the show today. I still haven't seen the fucking show. It is now 7:38 p.m. at night. I text him, "Are you ready?" He responds with, "A lot of things has happened today. I'll send the video to you in a bit. You'll like it, but there's a few things that have to change. I'll explain once I'm free, but the video will be sent in a few hours at most."
May
This is
3rd.
May 30th at 7:38 p.m. Long story short, May 30th, I am waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, and I am getting nothing. Ebola hasn't sent shit. 29
Damn,
May
Ebola, you out here scamming?
one of the last days that I was just like, bro, I gotta see something and I have to see something now. And it constantly was excuses. May 30th, I was calling them all day. The nigga sends me a fried computer. He sends me this text message.
A computer fried is crazy.
No, computer fried.
It's over. It's looking like it's over. $70,000 wrapped up into content with this guy. This dude has literally put me on a fucking roller coaster with this shit. At this point, I literally just
Halfway through this video, nigga, you ain't getting paid from me either. Shit.
Yeah, he ain't getting paid.
You ain't getting paid.
I've given up on Ebola, all right? Yes, do I want to see the project that he's been working on and pray and hope we can get this out by June? Yes, reality, I have no hope in Ebola whatsoever. None whatsoever. May 31st, this is the infamous text I just been waiting for. I was just simply waiting on the day that bro could just admit to me that he just simply couldn't do it just so I can move the fuck on, take the L, and just go outsource for another editor. I was waiting for this date, and May 31st, I finally get the text that confirms everything that I thought since the beginning, but here we are. 30 fucking days later, actually more than 30 days, probably like 40 days later, and finally, this is the message from Ebola. Christian went to the hospital.
Damn, niggas sending paragraphs?
All right, if you don't know who Christian is, again, that is Ebola's editor. Was coughing a little, but
My thing is, if he been lying this long time, what if his Ebola editor? What if Ebola editor come out and say these things are cap?
He had a month, bro. Like, what
we
the
didn't think it was
fuck?
serious at
That's
all.
tough.
Another editor is getting the XML file and sending the video to
And you
me.
sent him this the day before? You should have.
Currently, I don't think we should upload the first episode on June 3rd. I think the best thing is to hire an actual team that specializes in this. I already know one.
He said episode 1 should be done though. So this whole time you've been lying.
Since the fucking 16th.
episode takes
Oh,
1 week
fuck.
minimum to do,
That's tough.
and even with these other editors, we risk getting behind. But bro, I'm telling you, this show won't be like season 3 of Keen and JC. I've had a couple color graders work on a trial, and the best it will look is normal in quality. We need to get better cameras, get better lighting,
Didn't
with
they just
filming,
speed it up?
with how
Yeah,
it is. It
'cause
will
that's
be
a
similar
lot.
to season 2. Sound is low-key messed up. We 100%
Oh
need
my
to hire
God,
a sound guy
damn.
next time. It's not terrible, but once in a while, it's not working right. We kind of fixed it, but it still has issue. Let's make sure the videographers see the videos
Ain't shit wrong with that song. Your ad just didn't know. Your ad just wasn't working.
before we start editing. We have the first episode basically edited, but Christian has tried but can't even edit more, quotes, because
Cap.
of COVID. And I don't want to put all my trust on editors who I don't fully know. Not a good idea. I'm honestly exhausted staying up till 5 a.m. every day for 3 months talking with dozens of people for one episode. This is a bit too much for me. I sent a voice message to you, but I guess these delete for real on here. I'm mentally exhausted. The trailer is being worked on and should be sent today. Please watch Christian's video and tell me what you think. It should be by the time you wake up or a bit later. But bro, let's get professionals to handle this. By the way, my computer
What he
stopped working.
say? Oh,
So I
okay.
spent 6 hours trying to fix it. It didn't work. There's a lot of behind the scenes that I'm doing, trying my best, but we have to figure out a better way of doing this. I'm seeing people dish you on YouTube and they don't realize Fredo is back. They don't realize
Not you trying to. Not you trying to.
Christian won't be doing
No,
much after
what
this.
the
These
fuck?
other
Nah,
editors-
What the fuck? What the fuck you saying, YouTube?
Nah,
Nigga, you need to
that
be
nigga
focused
started
on the
fucking
show.
crazy.
You gotta be focused on the show. You worry about YouTube and shit. Nigga, this nigga worry about his reality show, Ebola.
Nah,
You don't give a fuck about that. This nigga trusting you. It seemed like to me this nigga believed in you to fucking do his shit and you ain't do it. And just because he didn't pay you, he scammed you when you ain't do shit. What did you do?
Feeling. I would rather be late and make a better video than post something mid. Also, I'm noticing every single editor, including the Americans ones, without supervision of the highest, easily mess up on everything. They don't have our brains. When talking with Christian for 3 hours at a time, I noticed that when saying something he won't completely understand.
You knew that.
The nigga editor barely speaks English, okay?
You knew that when you
I'm
hired
giving all
him.
this advice because I don't know if I can mentally keep going like this. I love the show too much, but my mind and body needs rest. This is all I think about, and it's just not healthy. I hope the next conversation we have isn't mocking or screaming because I would just hang up. The next time we talk should be about finding solution to these problems, making the best video possible. Hope you read everything carefully. Understand that's going on what I said. A lot has happened today.
Nah,
Etolo
nigga.
sends this message May 31st at 1:45 a.m. I was supposed to get the edit that same night on May 30th. I never received it. This is the big long message that I finally received after a month. After a month of fucking headaches. He literally, he didn't even have to go through all this shit. All you have
That's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
back in like May 16th to just say, bro, I can't do this shit. I can't do it. Like there was no gun.
You just
put in his head.
prolonging
There was
it.
Nothing forcing him to do shit. If he simply could not do, just say, just admit it. I can't not do it. But he tried for so long that the nigga damn near drove himself crazy for 30-something days. And nigga damn near drove me crazy because I knew he couldn't do it. I simply respond when I wake up. I wasn't even mad at this point. I wasn't even upset. I knew the nigga couldn't do this shit. It's been like 40 fucking days since we started this project. I can't even be mad at him. I can't even be mad at nobody but myself, okay? At this point, I knew I should have just...
So far, Fredo does not look like a scammer to me. So far, he does not look like a scammer. He's not a scammer to me right now.
Professional team from the start.
He's not a scammer, bro.
Ebola is not that. Ebola does not have that. Ebola does not edit. He just hires random motherfuckers across the country and pray that they can understand and complete these projects when in reality, they can't handle big professional workloads. And that's just the bottom line of the truth. Have I gotten good edits from Ebola? Yes. On just simple, basic YouTube projects, I've gotten some good YouTube videos. But professional workload, no. Hell no. At this point, I knew that I can't blame, I can't even just fully blame him. This shit done went on for...
Nah, nigga, I'm blaming you. Because why you lying? You lied for a whole month straight saying you working on it just for the couple days before.
True, but and Fredo, well, I understand where Fredo's coming, but he should have known better. Like, he should have known better.
Like, if
And that's
I'm
why-
trusting you, like, my thing, I see from Fredo coming from, like, nigga, you've been editing all my videos. Well, probably all your videos.
True, but in Fredo's mind, he said this is a professional TV show. He should have known better to just go into.
But he said, if you say you can do something, you should never say you can do it if you know you can do it in the first place.
Facts, yeah.
So right now he's not a scammer to me, bro.
Wait.
Unbiased opinion, he's not a scammer.
long I'm not getting the show out in June, my nigga. This shit is dead. This shit is over. Him ended up having a phone call and, you know, basically just start the journey on how we can move forward. Even in my text messages on June 1st, I'm already making the phone calls to go try to get with different editors, all right? But basically, that was it with the entire saga and everything that I had to deal with editing, which is a huge reason why a lot of this shit that happened with my reality show and a lot of the things that happened with me last year happened the way that they happened. Because of this big, long saga of me having tons of money wrapped up into a project and me having this agreement with Ebola that, you know, he would not only help me produce the show, but he will also help me edit it and help me get it out in the beginning of June. This is a huge reason
This is May 31st.
I never received any payment for the reality show.
You ain't getting paid, bro.
Told me that he just simply couldn't do it. I had to go find different editors, all right? When you find different editors, as you can see, my nigga, not everybody's gonna be able to understand this shit. Not even the big companies, they're not even gonna be able to understand it. It took me 3 tries to find the perfect team. I did not find the perfect team until like August, bro. And then I did not get my show out into November, okay? That's months.
That is.
That's months. June, July, August, September, October, November.
Yeah, that's 6 months.
6 months.
I might as well count May. Cause he wasted his time, so 7 months.
Dealing with this crisis of finding a different editing team, spending money, I'm talking bread, bro. You gotta remember, when you're dealing with these high-level companies, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, nigga, this is a lot of money, okay? I would hire a new editing team, bro. $20,000, they would start the project. Them niggas sucked. I had to go to somebody else. That's a month wasted. Try someone else. That nigga wastes a month of my time. I finally found the correct person in August. $30,000. Pay these people. They edit the show. I get it. I don't, but I don't. At this point, I don't get it out until November, bro. I was already $70,000 of production.
That's a lot of money out of pocket.
Now you put me in a position where I got to go spend even more money on a whole different editing team. $30,000, $100,000 into a reality show that motherfuckers wouldn't even care that much about is too much fucking money. That is a terrible investment. It got to a certain point where I was done investing into the show. I was completely done. I was done spending money on that situation anymore. I hit my limit, nigga. $100,000 on a reality show, nigga, I'm done. Now I go spend $30,000 on a whole different editing company that I had to pay. And now Ebola is asking me for payment.
Pay?
Hold on, but wait. You know what? I'm starting to see why he put Malik in that situation back in Orlando. I'm starting to understand little shit now that's happening on why he's putting people in certain.
Damn, he low key just exposed his email. High key.
Yeah, that is very true. But I'm also starting to understand why.
We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that one because we're gonna react to that next. But pay?
Because you gotta handle.
I can't keep waiting for money. I'm running out of money and need to be paid as soon. But the reality is, nigga, reality show. Your ass ain't getting paid a penny. The second channel, he admitted he gonna pay you or whatever. But what time is the video? Why you worried about when it's coming out, nigga? You ain't do it.
No, the reality show.
Asking me for payment for the editing, but now he's asking me for payment for the production side of the show. Part of me wanted to pay this nigga really bad, but I just did not know what that number is. Me and Ebola, we would talk and I would try to figure some things out. And I felt bad because, yes, he helped me produce the show, all right? He was a huge help, and I'm thankful for that. Just simply didn't have any more funds to invest in this show. I just didn't, nigga. I was done. Me and Ebola, we had some conversations, and he came up with some numbers based upon, like, what professional TV producers get paid. So I guess professional TV, he sent me some shit about professional TV producers get paid like $6,000 a month or some shit like that. All right. Ebola is not no professional helper. Okay, number one. If we keeping it real about the producing, Everything that I did in my reality show was nothing that I hadn't already done before. Way even before I met Ebola, bro. Like K9 chasing dogs,
Yeah.
I been did that. Beer pong with girls, stuff that I been did. It was only a few things I hadn't done before that we got ideas that were inspired off of like YouTube videos. This wasn't some MTV producer that came up with these amazing ideas on their own. Like, that's not the case, all right? And if you go watch my show, you'll see a lot of the things that I did in the show I had previously done before, or I came up with a lot of that stuff because it was my show, all right? Talk to him on the phone and I would try to figure out some way like, damn, that I do want to pay this dude, but do I?
I'm gonna say what he's trying to get paid for. Nigga, you didn't do shit.
This nigga's a great editor. Hell yeah.
Think
You
this
gotta go ahead
nigga
and
was
see that
worth
shit.
this big amount? Fuck no. Hell no. Ebola is not worth that shit. No, not at all. Especially after putting me in this situation. Fuck no. So I was talking to him.
I think max 1,000. Max.
Nah, ain't gonna lie.
Probably not
Producing
even.
that-
But he just
producing
said,
is a lot.
he just said, Fredo basically already,
Yeah.
you know, allegedly.
Yeah, but like he
So
he,
what?
he helping them with the thumbnails and
Thumbnail.
and
You
he
think he
finding other
deserved more
editors
than
too.
for? You think he deserved over 1K for thumbnails? It looked like he didn't even do the fucking thumbnails.
Yeah, you know how hard it is like you know how hard it is to get an attention like for a regular TV show. You know how hard that is. It's like shit's hard.
I don't know. It sounded like to me he ain't did
Hard
shit.
to-
That's what it sounded like to
Figure
me.
it out. Some way, somehow, we got to like a certain number to pay this dude. Because not only did I owe him for the production of the show, but I also owed him for some funds from the second channel. Because of that, I did send him some small payments. I do remember sending him some small payment. At the same time, I didn't quite feel comfortable with
10,000 is crazy.
Put your money. You put your money where your mouth is. You ain't edit shit. Producer of the show, 10,000.
Nigga said 1,100 deals. God damn.
Second channel earnings. Okay, he should have paid him for that. Total payout. Nigga, you ain't getting no $10,000 for
Like,
doing
although
nothing.
We talked
Crazy.
about some stuff and we kind of figured out a number. I still didn't feel okay.
I just don't understand why you feel so comfortable trying to press him about some shit you didn't do. You didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
10,000 for shit he already done. He say he came up with majority of the fucking
Nah,
ideas.
producing for the show 10,000. That's it. Is crazy. Oh my god.
Like it sounded like you was just there monitoring and shit. 10,000 for
Oh my
monitoring is
God.
crazy.
With it because I was still dealing with the show. I was still dealing with the other editors and getting the show out. Like I didn't even have the show out. Like the nigga was asking for compensation for production of the show, and the show wasn't even out.
Not even out
He was
yet.
asking
There's
for compensation
nobody
in,
make
like,
money from the
fucking
show yet.
August.
Oh, why you
In,
blowing
like,
him up, bro?
August, September, October. I didn't even release the show until November.
And that should
Which
take a
means
minute.
I probably didn't even get paid for the show until like January. Because I was releasing the show one episode at a time, one week at a time. The way YouTube works is like if you put out a video this month, you're not getting paid this month. You're not getting paid
It's
until
a
like
next.
in the future, bro. So Ebola would be asking me for payment like way before I even received compensation for the show. I was in a really shitty situation where I had to outsource and I spent so much fucking money. Like I did not want to spend any more money. I just wanted to get some shit in return
like
from the show.
100K.
Then I could
That's
start
a lot of
paying.
money.
By the time the show actually came out in November, me and Ebola wasn't speaking at all.
This nigga gotta
We
take care of
wasn't
his
on
family.
speaking
Like,
terms.
yeah.
Oh God,
Regarding
100,000.
the show, regarding the second channel,
This nigga is not
anything,
broke,
we
bruh.
just lost
Going on
complete
his YouTube.
communication.
He is not broke. Fredo's not broke.
Not broke.
He's not broke, bro.
Okay,
Nigga's
the
got
nigga was
beans.
never blocked on my phone at all. I never had Ebola blocked, nothing. Okay, we just completely just fell out on communication. I remember trying to hit him up as the show was being released. Never responded. $100,000 into a show that can't even crack 200,000 views. All right. At the end of the day, I took an L. All right. I took the biggest L because I invested a shitload of money into a project that just absolutely didn't blast off. And point blank period, man, I just chalk it up as a lesson learned.
Yeah.
Moving forward, nigga, I'm moving on, bro. I ain't doing no opportunities with niggas. I ain't doing no charities, events, nothing, nigga. I'm sticking to myself,
As
my
you should.
family, and that's it.
Damn.
Now I gotta
Had
see like
a
the
small.
fucking cat. I gotta see more just about the cast because the cast been saying some crazy shit about him too.
That's crazy. That's tough. Niggas trying to get
Nah,
paid. You ain't do nothing.
nah, Ebola. Ain't gonna lie, gang.
It's looking tough. It look like you
You
scammed him
haven't
to me,
already
bro.
seen my
You go
you,
suck on the ha-has.
you scam him, bro. All
I gotta
right.
hear about the
Oh, he get
cast though.
exposed in 4K. Let's just throw this in here since it's only 4 minutes, bro. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened.
Photoshopped, okay? This is not Photoshop. This is the actual text message that this motherfucker sent me, bro. I can't make this up, bro. I wish I could. This nigga sends me a picture of a fried computer. This part is very interesting. So basically, I was supposed to see my reality show for the first time. The nigga just never delivered. If you watch the video, you'll find that out, right? But it was something interesting about this part. He sent me on this day that I was supposed to see my reality show for the first time. He sent me this picture of this fucking melted computer. And I took it word for what it is. I believed it. Whatever. Somebody on Instagram, not even 2 minutes later after I posted the video, bro.
Ain't no way.
I don't do my investigating this shit, bro. I really don't.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
The first fucking
Ain't no way. Bro used to Google Ebola. Your credibility is done. Your credibility is done.
Nah, Fredo's fan base is crazy, though.
A burnt computer?
It is the first picture on fucking Google, bro.
Super burnt. Nah. Super burnt.
Nah, go,
Wait, bro. Hold on, bro. Wait. No way, bro.
Images.
The first Ebola. That's tough. The first one is crazy.
Yo, Fredo's fan base is a demon type of.
Yo, Ebola, just dead the situation, bro. Dead the situation, bro. Dead.
Nah, dude, nah.
4K is crazy.
That's investigators, bro. Oh my god.
Fucking Google and said that his fucking computer.
Nigga been lying for 7 months.
If you look at the video, it's literally right here, chat. This is 4K.
4K?
Like, I don't do no investigating or no shit like that. This is the shit this nigga sent me in text, bro. This is back in May, bro, and I had no fucking idea. The image is right here, chat. And this is the same fucking image that the nigga sent me in text saying that his computer.
Nah, that is crazy.
He didn't get me the first episode.
What? Nah,
of the
Tolo?
reality game show.
Tolo, Bolo, you bad.
So you
That's
guys
bad.
have me since fucking
Nah, this nigga's a
May.
bitch. Nah, that's bitch.
If you haven't already checked out the new video, I literally laid
Damn.
out every single receipt with Ebola. Go check it out.
Damn.
You can see how Ebola literally put me through fucking hell for an entire month. But even then, I'm still gonna pay Ebola because I did owe him some earnings for the second channel. As you can see from this text message right here, it says supposed to be owed 40% of $4,400 that was made from the earnings on the second channel. Left a balance of $1,763. I've already paid Itolo $1,500. As you can even see from this text right here, it says total paid, which was $1,500. Also, I'm gonna place this beautiful screenshot right here.
He ain't count. He not a scammer, bro. What the fuck, bro?
You can see right here, Itolo has officially been paid.
I ain't gonna lie, this defamation of character. I ain't gonna lie. You had the world thinking this nigga scammed you, bro. And your ass sending fake fucking pictures?
Oh,
Since May, you've been lying for 7 months, bro. It just seemed like you wanted to quit Lil Band to me, bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So now, guess what? The next video he do is part 3, right?
That's tough.
For my
Crazy
second channel.
shit.
After watching my last
That's
video,
straight up,
you
yo.
would realize that Itolo does not deserve no $10,000
Facts.
for producing the reality show. And in fact, Etola, you could have called my phone at any time, but instead you wanted to run to the internet, try to chase views, try to chase clout. You've never been blocked. Yes, I blocked you on Instagram after you posted that video and you tried to troll me in my comment section. Etola, we don't want to hear about other situations that have nothing to do with you.
Facts. Stop doing that.
Every time these people come out with these scamming allegations, they start talking about other people.
Talk about you.
To do with their exact situation. Etolo showed zero receipts when it came to the exact situation. And I've learned an extremely valuable lesson from this. You can see it was just all bad business. And in the future, I'm just gonna harder on being a better businessman, making better business decisions, because in that situation, I let it go on for way too long. So
that's crazy.
I can't blame anybody in the situation but myself.
Nah, I'm blaming that nigga too. I ain't gonna lie.
I just simply gotta be a better businessman. I gotta be on my toes, and I can never allow another situation like that ever to happen again. As far as the second channel goes, my hands is completely clean now. Etolo has been completely paid for the second channel. I'm so extremely thankful that I kept every single message literally detailed since May 1st. You guys could finally see the truth. Again, if you haven't seen the video where I literally lay out all the details, it'll be in the description. It is my recent video. Go check it out. I love you guys. My hands is washed of this motherfucker. Goodbye, Ebozo.
Ebozo is crazy. Ebola, you been lying? Fake pictures?
Ebola, I was on your side. Ebola.
Bolo, what are you doing? Your credibility. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all posting these videos exposing this man. If you gonna expose somebody, bro, post everything.
Ain't gonna lie.
Cause it was looking.
Card back? Can I get my SSH card back?
Yeah, you know, we'll talk. But that's crazy. Like, y'all, you had this whole narrative running that this nigga scammed you whole time. You scammed him. Look at this.
I'm SSH. Hell yeah.
A fake picture? So you've been lying since May, June, July, August.
Nah, that computer looked crazy though. What the?
Why would you lie? It just seemed like you wanted to quit 10 off of this man and without doing no fucking work, bro. But I think that's it with this Ebola situation, bro. That's what I'm saying. You wanted something that you didn't do, bro. But this is the end of this whole Ebola situation. Ebola, whatever his name is, that's it for this situation, y'all. This whole situation is crazy. I'm tired of seeing these fucking exposed videos. My thing is, you gonna come out with an exposed video, expose everything. Don't try to bits and pieces. That's lame. If you're gonna come out with some shit, if I'm coming out exposing them, I'm gonna say what I did too, bro. It's only right, because it's only gonna make you look bad when they come back with receipts, bro. So you might as well throw it on out there to not question your credibility or whatever, your story. But yeah, that's crazy, Ebola. Fake pictures, wasting time. You ain't edit shit. He said he been doing the fucking work. He basically produced the show himself. You were just there basically fucking monitoring. That's what it sounded like to me. Sound like he didn't do shit, he told him. So I agree, you do not need to be paid $10,000 fucking dollars. Because what the fuck did you do?
Fuck Ebola.
What did you do? You got paid for the second channel. This is hands washed, Fredo. You did your shit, Fredo. So if you need an editor, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a college student. Hit me up. You know, so I can get you right. But this is the end of this video, y'all. Yes, sir. Down below. But this is it for this video, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and let's get to these other videos we gotta watch, y'all.